Tag Bishop here. This is the 10th time I've tried to do this video. Notes a fancy tagged me to do a video that I liked that had a lot of dislikes. It was one of my first early videos. It was last year in August. It was called Don't Shoot the Floor. It was a product of a challenge issued by Mr. 5.56. He did a video, What is Your Life Worth? In it he was talking about carrying condition 1 or condition red. I can't remember exactly now, but it was 1 in the chamber, full magazine, safety on. And in it he said that it was dumb not to do that, and if you didn't do that, if you didn't feel comfortable enough, you shouldn't be carrying one at all. Do a video response, he said, if you felt otherwise. So I did a little video response, and he seemed like a nice enough fellow, so I thought I could mess with him some, him and J-Rock. They both did some little quick draws during the video, and they were so good at drawing and so fast, I decided I would claim that they were shooting the floor. They would pull and pull the trigger, you hear the gun click. J-Rock did a long video about it. He did different types of, from condition red with 1 in the chamber to not even a magazine in the pistol, and how fast and how much time elapsed. And I kind of made fun of that in my video, made fun of Mr. 5.56. Clipped some of his video into my video and just kind of attacked him a little bit, and I thought he would kind of good-naturedly go back and forth with me, but I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I don't know how to say it. In other words, he disapproved, I say. He didn't enjoy it. I'll put it mildly. I don't know if how upset he was, if at all, but he didn't appreciate it, or whatever, how you want to put it, mildly. I'll put it as mild as I can, because I really don't know what extent. But I do know he was friends with E-Bomy, and E-Bomy was one of my first subs. He unsubbed from me, but he didn't say anything. He didn't go out swinging. He just unsubbed because I didn't realize he had unsubbed till later. He subbed me back. You get a notification when people sub you, but you don't get one when they unsub you. And I was like, well, that's strange. I didn't realize that he had unsubbed because he was friends with Steve. And there again, I don't want to say how E-Bomy felt. I just don't know. We never really talked about it. But it went on. A guy named Mr. California, he jumped in it. He did a video, Tag Bishop, God Among Men. And in it he went through my entire site, what I had up, and chopped it up. And it was just little videos I made mostly for my son, trying to crack jokes with him and asking him to look at this, look at that. It was a lot of inside jokes. Just like during the video, there's one part where I'm going, I am the greatest, I am the greatest. Well, my son knew what that was. That was a scene from the Nick Cage movie where him and Tommy Lee Jones were Apache helicopter pilots. And he was in the flight simulator, I know everybody saw it. And he's taking all these simulated helicopters out. And he starts singing, I am the greatest. And we were always talking about how corny and cheesy that was. So I kind of put that in because I did a passing video. I passed a car, and then I did I am the greatest, and then I uploaded it, and I called my son, told him to go check it out. And I only had like 16 subs, and nobody was watching my mess. It was like 2 or 3 views. Nobody ever commented on them. But I think I got up to about 16 subs when all this happened. E-Bomy was one of them, like I said, and man, the people were just coming after me left and right with that video I put up. And I'll put a link down in the description for my video, the video of Mr. 5.56, so you can reference that. The Tag Bishop, a man among God, a God among men. There's a Tag Bishop, he made a Tag Bishop fan page website. I'll put the link to that down there. I mean, they were just coming after him left and right. And I think there was 14 dislikes. I've never even got 14 likes even to today. And I have 395 subs now. I can't even get that many likes And to get 14 dislikes and 178 views when I shut the video down, I didn't delete it, I just locked it private, and it's still private to this day, but you can access it through the link below. But it was just a nightmare. But I really liked that video. I thought I really done a great thing, and everybody would enjoy it and find it informative, and I explained some of my work details, and it was dark, and I was kind of trying to be funny with them shooting the floor, and they just, like I said, I don't want to say what they thought, but everybody come after me. You can see the comments are still there, and they were making fun. I wore a police hat, I bought some costume hats, SWAT hat, I had a police hat, and I was wearing that because these hats, for some reason or other, they do fit. The Under Armour hat fits pretty good, those hats fit. But I was doing them because I don't like the way my hair looks. And I don't wear a hat everyday life, I just wear it just to do these videos. That's another thing. But I thought it was funny. I thought he'd get a kick out of it, and he did not get a kick out of it. But everything smoothed over eventually. I kept taking the ribbon, and didn't, one time a bunch of them got on I think they got on the Tag Bishop God Among Men video page and started attacking my looks or whatever. So I decided, well, I'm going to go out with a bang. I was getting ready to take my entire site down. You know, nobody liked me anymore. So I just started hitting hard. I mean, hitting hard. I mean, when I'm going down with a fight, I will, you would not believe how dirty I get. But Mr. California, he made some comments about my looks. So I started hammering him, and I went after him with a vengeance. And once I laid my comment up there, I was so proud of my comment. Like, oh, I told him off. And I get all my comments on my phone, even to this day. That's why it takes me a long time to sometimes respond to people that comment on my videos. I read your comments as they come in. I can't hardly wait to see what people say about my videos. But I can't respond from here. I have to wait till I get home and have time. I don't always have time to respond. Even the videos, just like this video I'm making now, it's 11 o'clock right now. I had to go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. What I'm going to do, as soon as I get through doing this, I'll go in there and piece it all together. I should have it pieced together by 11:30. Then I'll start processing it, and I'll go take a shower. I'll come back out. Maybe it'll be processed before I go to sleep. Then I'll hit upload, and I'll upload it as I go to sleep. Then when I get up in the morning, a few of you will have watched it. Some of the guys stay up all night or get up real early, and then I'll get my initial comments. And if the initial people don't like it, a lot of these videos I take them down, you never even see them. And but I go by the initial first videos responses. But anyway, Mr. California, he come back telling me that he had cancer, and he couldn't help his look because of the chemo. And God, I said, I am out of the YouTube business. I was going to go make a trucker video only, and just post trucking videos, something that I know a lot about, and I've been doing it all my life. And even that, people criticize that, but I got that video, and there was nothing I could do about it because I was on the road, and I wouldn't be back for about 6 more hours. And I just knew everybody was reading that snotty-ass comment I made to this guy with cancer. And I couldn't wait. I got back. When I finally got home, the first thing I did, went in there, I deleted my comment. Of course, his stayed there. He's got a response to a comment that's not there anymore. But I almost shut my video down, my YouTube page down then, but I decided not to. I just stopped. I stopped reading anything, stopped just participating altogether. And then once in a while I would say something to Mr. 5.56, and he started coming around. No, he started saying something to me. He started going through my videos, and he was kind of making fun of my videos. And he said something about how many dislikes you have now. I said, well, I got 14. He he said, how many likes do you have? I said, well, nobody ever likes my videos. You know, and they never did. Nobody really ever even commented on my videos. When I said that, I got 1 like on my videos. I guess he must have felt sorry for me or something and give me a like. So I had 1 like, 14 dislikes. And there were some other videos I put up. Tex Grebner did a challenge about doing the spaz neck push-ups on the AK-47. And I knocked that tooth out by hitting the got a plate in. That tooth is knocked out by trying to do spaz neck push-ups. He said that he liked that. Mr. 5.56 said he liked that video because I knocked my tooth out. And it finally come around, you know, everything kind of smoothed over, and then I started, this was running in the middle of the tactical idle. I think a few people saw that, but nobody's paying me any attention. Like I said, I did the video response to Tex Grebner. He didn't even comment on it. I did the video response to Sailing Manual. He never commented. Did one to Mr. Navy Medic Mike. He never commented. There was a lot of video responses. I was getting no attention, and then I found out if you want attention, you got to attack somebody to get attention. They will get their attention. If you're nice to them, they're not going to get your attention. But if you're mean to them, they will show you some attention. And that's why now, if I have somebody comment on my page and I'm not familiar with you, I look at your page. And if you have a video, if you don't have any videos up, I just let it go. I comment back to you. But if you have any videos up, I'll look at them. If I like them at all, I try to give them a shout out. Especially if you have them less than I do. I mean, I don't have a tremendous amount. I got 395. That's a lot for me. I never thought I'd be that high. But if you've got 75, I'm going to try to give you a shout out. Usually if I give somebody a shout out, they'll get 20 new subscribers. I've kind of kept track of it. So that's all I can do. I just do what I can do. I just want to help people because I know how it felt when I was trying to get attention and nobody would pay you any attention. Nobody would give you a shout out. And I had to actually make people mad to get them to notice me. And then, which negative attention is good too, because it actually had people looking at my stuff, and then they started to actually subscribe after that, you know. And E-Bowman came back around, and then I did a drink with my friends video. I think that was one of the ones that really helped me a lot. I mentioned him, Mr. 5.56, and Mr. DeLeon. You know, I said, let's have a drink together. I did a cyber drinking video, and then E-Bowman did one, Mr. 5.56 did one, Mr. DeLeon did one. Mr. DeLeon, I think I'm not sure if he did it first. He may have done it first. But he really gave me the idea, and I actually sat here and drank the whole thing right here until I nearly fell asleep. You know, just chilling out. But I'll put all the links down below, and I hope somebody's still watching now. The links are down there if you want to try to piece the story together. But it was a nightmare, and if you know, I just don't have any idea how to do this video. You know, and make it interesting. It just is what it is. I hope maybe you got time to watch it, you know, and figure it out. If you don't, I understand. I hate boring videos too. If you bore me, you know, that's why I always try to keep. I might do a lot of videos one day, but I try to keep them under a minute. I get little ideas I want to express. I'll make a minute video, put it up. So if it's boring, it's only a minute of your time. You know, I hate the rambling video that never pays off. That's why I don't do gun videos, don't do shooting videos, don't do knife videos. I got the case knife. I've always wanted one of these yellow hawkbills. I guess since I was so denied hawkbills, I've actually got a collection started of them now. And which I love to collect knives because I can actually afford them. I can't do with so many guns. And I have the butterfly type knife. This is one of my early knives. I got another case knife, a toothpick. But I hope I didn't get away from the subject again. I have no idea if I covered everything I wanted to cover, but the links are down below. If you want to try to follow the story, if you're still watching, there's the yellow toothpick knife. It's a case also. I just like that knife. It's a little, need something kind of I can keep clean. I have my Gerber that I work with. This is what I would work with, cutting different things. If I really want to brutalize a knife, I go with my M16. It was actually M14. No, it's M16. Carson design. Military used this knife at one time. I really want to beat. This is really tough. This is pretty tough, but I just use it for cutting. This is if I have something I want to cut or pick something out of a can or something. This is the knife I use. I keep it fairly clean. There you have it, another boring video. Links below. Sorry, I've done this thing 10 times and I cannot make it interesting to me. I can imagine it's not interesting to you either. But there it is. Tag Bishop and I'm out.